Breathitt County Bobcats will take on another 2A school, the Prestonsburg Blackcats, on a beautiful night for Friday Night Football. Steve, the last regular season football game of the season. Hard to believe, right?
Yeah, Breathitt County started at home on the season, finishing on the road regular season, and Prestonsburg, a team Breathitt County might have thought was in their district when realignment was being talked about, but it did not work out that way. And here we are in a regular season game. These two teams used to play quite a bit. Brandon Brewer, the head coach for Prestonsburg now, former Powell County head coach, as Prestonsburg won the toss. Deferred, if I saw that right. Breathitt County will receive.
It's hard to believe this is the week number 11 here for high school football. Of course, next week starts season number 2. We're thinking either Walton-Verona
or Bracken County or even Owen County. 3-way tie for third place in that district. So Breathitt County, Somerset do not know yet who they're going to play, but
I know one thing. Second round is Beechwood. Any way you want to cut it.
Yep. If you win, you got to win. But if you win,
it's Beechwood, and you're going to be on the road to Beechwood too.
Breathitt County will be at home. First round of the playoffs, no matter who they play.
Steve, WJSN streaming.
Yep.
Go to YouTube, type it in, WJSN 97.3. Thanks to Rick Hensley.
Yep.
And Steve Neese too, right?
Rick Hensley on the camera. Brandon Griffith at home helping out with the ticker. You'll see on the bottom of the screen. As I apologize, I'm a little hoarse, not sick, just hoarse.
I got you.
That time of year, we'll get through it best we can. As Breathitt County in their home, white jerseys, blue pants, white helmets, Prestonsburg, home blacks, the Blackcats, wearing their black uniforms.
Our sidekick, John Couch, he's down under the weather too. We hope Coach John Couch feels better. We did a game Wednesday night, and he's under the weather. So, John, hope you get feeling better ASAP. We're 3 seconds away, Steve, from Bobcat football action here, Blackcat Stadium. I had a young man named Jeremy Cottle played here years back, wanted to play for UK back in the late 90s. He was a horse.
The coach at Betsy Lane played here as well. Current head coach, Coach Gerald.
We had Coach Brandon Brewer on the show a few days ago, and he won't give us much to go on as far as strategy. But now he said,
wonder why
Prestonsburg up and down this season. He's correct.
Yeah, they started out with a win, first game of the season against Leslie County, a team we know well.
Oh yeah,
and hit some bumps along the way. And here we are getting ready for tonight's kickoff. As it will be Amador to kick it off for Prestonsburg.
Prestonsburg's 5-4, right? Bobcats 5-4 too. And we're just about ready. We are ready.
As it'll bounce about the 23, be picked up to the 15 by Breathitt County. That is Holland. Room to run, crosses the 35, gets it up to about the 40-yard line before going down. So good field position for the Bobcats to start their first possession of the game.
Big crowd here at the Prestonsburg Sports Complex. Got a track around the field. How you like the end zone checkerboard?
I like it. They have checkerboards on their uniforms as well, does Prestonsburg on the sleeves. Breathitt County in the gun, 2 wideouts each way. Gibson started out right side of Stacy. Now they're going to switch into the bone. Ball in the left hash. They turn, give it to Holland. Holland going right side off the tackle. He'll get near first down yardage up to the 49 of Breathitt County.
Clock ticking at 11:30. We do want to thank everybody for tuning in to WJSN 97.3 Kingle Mountain Sports.
Breathitt County will have 2nd and 1 coming up near midfield, right at their own 49. Going to be in the gun this time. Power set right side of Stacy. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. There's a snap to give it to Stacy. Stacy to Gibson. Gibson right side has the first in Prestonsburg territory down to the 46-yard line.
Bobcats,
needed 1, got 5.
Bobcats moving the ball, Steve, early.
Breathitt County, 1st and 10 at the Blackcat 46.
Their field's in great shape.
Turf field, yeah. Going to have a power set left side of Stacy in the backfield. Corey Combs, the fullback. Gibson will dot that I. Let me double check that. It looks like Gibson it is. And the handoff goes to Gibson up the middle. Room to run. Has the first brought down inside the 35 near the Prestonsburg 30-yard line.
This football stadium is right in the middle of town.
Brought down by number 6, Kane Patton.
A nice run by Gibson.
Say down to the 31, gain of 15. So ball on the right hash, 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. First possession of the game for either team. 10-13 remaining, quarter number 1. Gibson right side of Stacy in the backfield. H-back to his left. Handoff goes to Gibson, following blockers. Near first down yardage, I believe he has it, as it looks like he's going to be down at the 20-yard line.
Number 9, Gibson on the carry, brought down by
Breathitt County keeping the ball on the ground so far. A lot of success to this point.
That big offensive line for the Bobcats creating those holes for those running backs. Gibson and Holland, they're taking advantage. It's bouncing off of them.
Out of the gun, ball in the middle of the field. Going to give it to Gibson. This time goes back to his right. Going to be near first down yardage again. Might be shy of the 10 at the 11. Gain of 9 for Breathitt County. Brings up 2nd and 1.
9:30 to play.
Pick up of around 9. Going to bring up 2nd down, 2nd and 1.
As the Bobcats driving again, keeping this ball on the ground. Looks like they're going to bring in their big set. See if they go to the bone.
Tolson and Turry checks back in. As
Go ahead.
Wills Turner checks out.
9:07 to play here in the first. Scoreless to this point. Again, check us out on YouTube. Search WJSN 97.3 should be the first result that comes up. Out of the bone, going to turn, give it to Gibson, going left side, inside the 5, down to near the 2-yard line, looks like. Breathitt County going to be in a hurry here.
1st and goal, Bobcats.
They're going to turn, give it back to Gibson. Did he get into the end zone? He did.
At the 8:40 mark, at the 8:40
Touchdown,
mark.
Breathitt County.
6-0.
Bobcats with an early lead. Anytime you get that ball first, you want to make sure you score. You want to score anytime you have the ball, but you get that early lead, it's a big boost as kick up and good by Terry. 7-0, Breathitt County leads Prestonsburg at the moment. Back in 1 minute, this is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Seven to nothing, Breathitt County leads Prestonsburg. 8:40 to play, quarter number 1. As the Bobcats have it teed up, it'll be Terry to kick it deep for Breathitt County. Ball will be fielded. No, it'll bounce at the 1 and go in for a touchback.
Well, Terry's got a leg on him.
He's had a few touchbacks this year.
Yes, he has.
As it'll bring it out to the 20. Prestonsburg will take over 1st and 10. Now, Prestonsburg, Coach Brewer really likes that wing T pistol, wing T shotgun, whatever you want to call it. But, as Coach Moore has said, they've mixed it up some a little bit this year. So, shotgun formation for Prestonsburg. As they're going to turn, give it to the halfback there. That is number 21, Jacob Rose.
Jacob Rose on the carry.
He'll get a couple of yards to the 22, maybe 23, and then go down.
Coach Brewer in his 8th season.
Number 3, Eli Cripp.
7-0 Bobcats leading.
So it's a gain of 3, and it brings up 2nd and 7 for Prestonsburg.
8-10 to play.
Blackcats shift around, going to be in the gun. A little bit of a broken wing. And give it back up the middle to Rose again. Get it about to about the 25-yard line as my tongue gets tied there. Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5 for Prestonsburg at their own 25-yard line. Breathitt County with a 7-0 lead. 7:43 to play here in quarter number 1. Ball in the right hash for the Blackcats. It's their first possession. Breathitt County scored on their first possession. Ball in the right hash as they come to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, empty backfield set for Prestonsburg. Put a man in motion from right to left. And it's going to be a keeper, Harris, going left side. And he's going to be hit and goes down short of the first down marker. And one of the players a little slow to get up, but he's going to get up. It is going to be 4th and 1. They got to the 29, they say. See if the Blackcats go for it or if they're just going to try to draw Breathitt County offside.
This game on WYMT?
It is on WYMT as well.
Game of the week, right?
Yep. And they're going to go forward on 4th down. They're going to overload to the right side. There's the snap. Keeper by Rose. He's got the first as he goes left. Crosses the 35, gets it up to about the 37-yard line. Let's say 36, where they put it down. It was a gain of 7.
7-0 Bobcats leading here. 6:30 to play.
1st and 10 for Prestonsburg. Breathitt County defense trying to force a turnover, get the ball back. Ball on the left hash for 1st and 10 at their own 36. Prestonsburg. Rose out of the gun. Excuse me. They're going to give it to Rose out of the gun. He's going to be, I apologize, it wasn't Rose. That was a nice play for Prestonsburg. And they say number 44? Didn't have him on the roster. Is he on the roster that they had sitting here for us, James?
On my roster is not on the what's Bobcats roster. Let me see, Steve. 44. No, on that roster. I got 2 rosters, and he's not on
any of
rosters.
No.
That happens a lot.
Prestonsburg, 2nd and 9. Coming near side, I believe that is number 2, Elliott, on the carry.
Brought down by number 25, Kalen Combs.
Combs with the tackle. Kalen Combs, a freshman.
No gain on the play, brings up 3rd down.
5:20 to play. 7-0 Bobcats. Clock kicking. Bobcats look sharp early on here. Week number 11 here of the KSAA high school football season, also WYMT game of the week, but we're streaming live here on WJSN 97.3. Go to YouTube, type it in, and a perfect picture.
3rd and 9 for Prestonsburg at their own 37. We've got whistles before the snap, and that will be, I believe, against Prestonsburg. I want to say a false start. It is.
Yeah, marching back.
Take them back to the 32-yard line. Be 3rd and 14. Ball on the right hash for Prestonsburg on 3rd and long. 4:41 to play, quarter number 1. Breathitt County leads 7-0 as the Bobcat defense looking to get the ball back for that offense that scored. Just marched right downfield, 60 yards.
Thing of beauty. If you're a Bobcat fan, which we are.
Out of the gun, 2 wideouts to the left to put a man in motion from right to left. Looking to throw. It's complete. And will be short of the first.
Tackled by 82 Wes Abner, 6'1" senior.
Who was that complete to? Holbrook. No, Holbrook was the quarterback. And looks like Prestonsburg going to punt this. No, they're not. I didn't think they would. And Prestonsburg on 4th down here, give it to Rose on the direct snap. Has the first across midfield down to the Breathitt County 47.
Brought down by number 5, Caden Boland. Waylon Abner checks into the game for the Bobcats. Ethan Boland goes out.
They're going overload again. Rose keeps it. Breathitt County will drop him in the backfield for a loss. I thought he only got to the 49. They're going to give him the 48.
Tolson with the tackle.
And that brings up 2nd and 11 for the Blackcats.
3:15 to play in the first.
You know, sometimes you can go to that well one too many times.
Yes.
And that looks kind of like what's happened there for Prestonsburg.
3 minutes to play. 7-0 Breathitt County leading.
Prestonsburg out of the gun. Holbrook puts Rose in motion. And Breathitt County right there. They're going to hit him and drop him back at the 40. Sack by the Bobcats. And that was
Tolson.
Yes, it was.
Bobcats defense has definitely stepped up.
You'll mark it down back at the Prestonsburg 40-yard line. That was a loss of 12. 3rd and 23 coming up for Prestonsburg. Breathitt County gave up not quite a full first down on a long 3rd down for the Blackcats a little bit ago, but got it down to a yard as Prestonsburg shifts it around. They're going to be in the gun. Holbrook looking to throw. One of the says trying to set up the screen. Breathitt County intercepts it. 36-yard line. Tincher going to take it to the house. Pick 6, Breathitt County.
Oh, that score at the 154 mark. Tincher read that perfectly. 13-0. Bobcats up. What a play by Tincher.
And he jumped it.
Boy, he read that one. 13-0.
Terry on to attempt the extra point. As there's the hold. The kick is up. It's going to be wide right. No good. 1:54 to play in quarter number 1. Back in 1 minute. Breathitt County leads 13-0. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County with a 13-0 lead on Prestonsburg. Let's see if we can get that replay there, James. I'm not sure that I can get all of it. There it is, yes. The interception by Tincher, and he'll take it right back to the house as it was a pick 6 for the Bobcats. And there you go, James. Replay back in business.
We like it, buddy. We like it. I tell you what, this picture is perfect. I mean,
looking good, yeah.
Rick does a great job.
If you're listening, you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, you go check it out. We started back during district tournament time of basketball season last year. Ran it through some baseball, a little bit of softball, and then now football. as 1:54 to play here in quarter number one. It's a media timeout. That's what happens when you've got people like WIMT.
Yes, sir. Get extra timeout.
Yep. So that's the extended break. Generally, that takes it to a 2-minute timeout. But Breathitt County with a 13-0 lead over Prestonsburg.
Well, Breathitt County looked sharp early on. You couldn't ask for a better start. 1:54 to play in the first quarter, 13-0. Bobcats get ready to kick off. I tell you what, Tincher, he read that route perfectly last play. With the interception, ran it back for the score. Of course, Breathitt County missed the extra point. And we got a squid kick.
It's not going to go 10 yards. Oh, yes, it does. Breathitt County will fall on it.
They got it, I think.
Yes.
I think it did.
And it will be Breathitt County picking it up, I believe. That was number 25, Kylan Combs for the Bobcats.
Well, I tell you what, Breathitt County is alive and alert tonight here in Prestonsburg. And this is what you want to see, Steve. Playing their best football at the end of the season.
And Breathitt County gets it at the Prestonsburg 49-yard line, where they take over 1st and 10. Out of the gun, 2 wideouts each way. Gibson will be right side of Stacy. Ball on the left hash. Stacy looking to throw, rolling right side, sets deep. Looking on the far side, has it complete.
Turner's gone.
Isaac Turner on the far sideline makes a man juke, gets it inside the 15 before he goes down at the Prestonsburg 14-yard line.
As Bobcats trying to punch another one in before this first quarter ends. Update on UK basketball. They're playing an exhibition versus Georgetown College up 1 at halftime. Big Z is not playing.
Not eligible yet.
Not yet.
Out of the gun, 2 wideouts to the left. They're going to hand it off, coming near side to Gibson, and he will take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Breathitt County.
That score at the 1:16 mark, 19-0. Bobcats has played maybe their best quarter of the year, Steve. Looked good.
They ended the second quarter last week against Danville very well.
Oh, man.
As Breathitt County going to keep the offense on the field, going to go for 2. And it looks like trips to the right. Gibson, left side of Stacy. Going to hand it off to Gibson, starts right, comes back left, and will be tackled shy of the goal line. And Breathitt County with a 19-0 lead over Prestonsburg. 1:16 to play in the first, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County with a 19-0 lead over Prestonsburg as Bobcats tee it up again. Will it be Gibson? Will it be Terry to kick it off? It's going to be Gibson again, and they're going to call Breathitt County for offsides.
Yep, there's the flag.
I don't know that Prestonsburg will take the penalty.
$1:16 to play.
Re-kick infraction, kicking team, 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
Re-kick, there you go.
Re-kick. So it's 19-0 here, Bobcats leading Prestonsburg. Prestonsburg has a record of 5-4. Bobcats a record of 5-4.
We're getting some scores coming in. Leslie County 21-0 over Pineville in the first. Thank you, Brandon Griffith, for those. Letcher trails Belfry 7-0 in quarter number 2. And Knott Central East Ridge, it's East Ridge 12, Knott 7 in the first.
Thank you, Brandon.
As Breathitt County tees it up again. Let's see if they don't let Terry go ahead and kick this one deep. After the penalty, I would think they will. Terry approaches. He'll kick it deep. That one's going to go out of bounds, though. No, it will. Yes, it will. Went out of bounds inside the 10, so Prestonsburg will get it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Long way to go for Prestonsburg. 19-0.
Second possession of the game for Prestonsburg. When they touched it, started their last possession, they were trailing 7-0. They touch it now. It's 19-0 Bobcats.
Man, what a turn of events.
Yeah,
Prestonsburg, but good job, Breathitt County. Want to say hello to Alan Shaw, tuning in to WJSN.
Here's a look at that touchdown a moment ago.
Yes, sir.
For the Bobcats.
Well, this replay is nice. Good job, Steve.
So Prestonsburg 1st and 10 at their own 35. They're going to come out being the gun. Rose right side of Holbrook. And wing back to the right as well. There's a snap. Holbrook looking near side. Has it complete to Patton. Patton breaking some tackles, but he's just going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Covered up by that Bobcat defense. 1:04 to play in the first, 19-0.
And we've got a Bobcat player down.
Clock stops at 58 seconds.
And let's take a quick 30-second timeout. Back in 30 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
.58 seconds to play here, quarter number 1. Breathitt County with a 19-0 lead over Prestonsburg. As we get back to action, they start winding that clock. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Blackcats out of the gun. Holbrook has Rose to his right. They fake it to Rose, give it to Elliott going left side. Breathitt County tried to string it out. Elliott able to break a tackle, get it across the 40 up to the 43-yard line before going down. They bring up 3rd and 2 for Prestonsburg.
We're closing in on 30 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 2.
I was going to say, see if the Blackcats run another play here. I believe they will, as it looks like Rose to take the direct snap with the overload to the right. They snap it, give it directly to Rose. Rose going to have the first, but not by a lot. Oh, I take that back. He got it across the 45 to the 47.
That's probably the last play.
Yeah, when they wind the clock again after, well, we got an injured Blackcat now. Let's take another quick 30-second break. Back in 30 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to WJSN 97.3 Kingle Mountain Sports. Steve, the young man is limping off the field, so hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, that's Rose, able to walk off under his own power. Bobcat player that was injured a little bit ago was able to get up and walk off under his own power as well. So hopefully both players will be back in the game before too long, as that will wind out quarter number one. Breathitt County leads at 19-0. After the first, we go to the second quarter back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to WJSN 97.3 King of Mountain Sports. Bobcats rolling early in the first quarter, 19-0. Caught this Blackcat team off guard here with this Bobcats potent offense. The Tencher interception, ran it right back, and the only thing missing so far is the kicking game. I'm sure Steve will get that in gear too this quarter here.
Missed 1 extra point, then next 2-point conversion try was no good. 1st and 10, Prestonsburg at their own 47-yard line. As Holbrook looking to throw, rolls right side, pass goes incomplete.
Bobcats defense had it all covered up. 11:56 to play in this.
That is Logan Stumbo, number 44 for Prestonsburg.
Breathitt County has won 2 straight. One over Leslie, one over Danville. Prestonsburg, their last game was a 52-20 win over Knott Central. Lost 3 in a row prior to that win over Knott.
2nd and 10 for Prestonsburg at their own 47. Trips to the left. Halfback left side as well as they're going screen near side to Harris. Harris across midfield. He'll be forced out of bounds close to the Breathitt County 45. They're going to say 46, looks like.
Tackled by Alex Strong. Strong, 5'10", 175-pound sophomore.
So it's a 47 of Breathitt. That was a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 4. Ball will be on the left hash. Breathitt County leading 19-0 over Prestonsburg.
11:40 to play.
3rd and 4 for Prestonsburg at the Breathitt County 47-yard line. Out of the pistol, Holbrook. Letting that clock tick down.
Both the play clock.
Calls for the snap. Gives it right side to Elliott. Elliott has the first. It's a foot race. He and Isaac Turner, and Turner will take him out of bounds at the Breathitt County 25.
That game is good.
Turner stopped a touchdown for Breathitt County.
It was a gain of 22 on 3rd and 4.
Best run of the game so far for Prestonsburg. 19-0, 11 minutes to play in this first half.
Ball on the right hash for 1st and 10 as Prestonsburg breaks the huddle. Trying to cut into this Breathitt County lead. It's 19-0 at the moment. Just under 11 to play here in the second quarter. Going with the Wildcat to Harris. He'll go right side, get hit by Tolson. Broke that tackle, but Breathitt County cleaned it up.
Boy, Tolson's played well.
Yep, he has.
10:30 to play, clock ticking, 19-0. Bobcats leading.
They say it's a gain of 4 down to the 21.
Second and 7.
So Prestonsburg inching their way downfield.
So 2nd and 7 for the Blackcats. 2nd and 6 I've got. 7's on the scoreboard. Again, Breathitt County does not know their opponent next week. May not know that till maybe in the morning. Depending on how the RPI comes out. Out of the gun. Holbrook has Hatfield to his left and gives it to Hatfield going right side, and he's going to be hit after he crosses the 20 and brought down at the 18. Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 3.
9:35 to play in the first half, 19-0. Bobcats leading.
I'm sorry, they say the 19-yard line, 3rd and 4.
Much warmer than it was last Friday night at Danville.
Do what?
Tonight's much warmer.
You had to say it again, so I wanted to make sure. Let's do it one more time.
A beautiful fall day.
Absolutely.
80 degrees.
Out of the gun. Harris going to take the snap. Has Elliott to his left. As Harris gives it to Elliott. Elliott going right side. He's going to be short of the first. He might have gotten just a yard. I'm sorry, Elliott. I apologize. Harris gave it to Elliott.
8:45. Clock running in the second quarter.
Going to say gain of 2 down to the 17.
19-0 Bobcats.
Chance for that Breathitt County defense to get a turnover on downs. 4th and 2. Prestonsburg has been very good so far on 4th down attempts. They are 2 for 2 to this point. See if the Bobcat defense can come up with a stop. 8:22 and counting here in quarter number 2. It's a 19-0 lead for Breathitt County at the moment. Prestonsburg 4th and 2. They're at the Breathitt County 17. Got to get to the 15 for a first. Rose in the backfield. Direct snap. He's going to keep it going left side. He'll be hit, and it's going to depend on the spot. I think he's short.
Prestonsburg.
That was Harris. I'm sorry on the carry.
Players' helmets came off. I think Bobcats, they held, right?
Looks that way.
They're
going to measure. Well, they gave him a pretty good spot, so it depends on how this measurement comes out.
It's going to be close. I think he's going to get it, Steve.
I think he's short by an inch.
I take it. I take it.
Let's see.
We'll see now. He got a good spot.
Well, the White Hat's now standing in the way there on our YouTube channel to see as they stretch this thing out. Breathitt County holds.
Good. Good. Even with a good spot, Breathitt County holds.
How short was he?
He's having football. Probably
a few inches, 6 inches.
Probably in reality, he was about 2 footballs today. He was,
yeah.
He got a favorable spot.
So Breathitt County 1st and 10.
Hold.
It'll be just across their own 15, not quite to the 16-yard line.
8 minutes exactly.
You get something like this. Let's see if Breathitt County tries to go for it all here and try to hit maybe Turner or somebody like that. Try to score quickly. Out of the gun. Gibson, right side of Stacy. They give it to Gibson going left, and he's going to be dropped after maybe a loss of 1.
Harris with the tackle for Prestonsburg. Prestonsburg dressed in black, red shoulder trim, and white numbers. Bobcats, of course, white uniforms, blue.
Breathitt County with a 19-0 lead over Prestonsburg. Out of the gun. Stacy looking to pass. Has it complete near side to Holland.
A flag on the play.
Holland tackled for a loss, but a flag right there where the tackle was made. And let's see what this one is. Is that a hold on Breathitt County? It's given to where it was thrown. It could be a hold, but could also be maybe a face mask.
Clock stopped at 7:22.
Illegal block in the back against Breathitt County. So it'll be half the distance to the goal. Should take it back to the 7, and that's where they set it down. So 2nd and 19 coming up for Breathitt County.
$7:22 to play.
Ball will be on the right hash for 2nd and very long for the Bobcats. We're going to give it to, was that Gibson or was that Combs? Up the middle. Gibson gets it across the, up to the 10. Gain of 3.
Third down, 3rd and 18.
3rd and 18. $6:45 to play, 19-0, Breathitt County leading.
2 wideouts each way out of the gun. Stacy checks the wristband after the play call comes in. Has the snap. Looking to throw. Plenty of time. Ball fakes. Got a man in the air. Now throws. And that ball's caught by Breathitt County across the 30 to the 32. Isaac Turner. What a catch by Isaac Turner coming back to the football.
Gets Breathitt County out of trouble.
And they've got it 1st and 10 at their own 33 on a gain of 24 on 3rd and 16.
Well, Stacy's really improved the last couple of games, more comfortable in that pocket, Steve. And I talked to him the other night at church, and he feels better about playing quarterback. Done a really good job.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Prestonsburg to boot. So Breathitt County add another 15. Should take it up to the 48 of the Blackcats. That's where they set it down. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. You go from 3rd and long inside your own 15 to 1st and 10 near midfield. What a turn of events.
Yeah, man.
Out of the gun, 2 wideouts each way. Ball on the left hash. Breathitt County 1st and 10. Bobcats will take a timeout. We will take it with them. Take a full 1-minute timeout. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County 1st and 10 at their own 48. Out of the gun, 2 wideouts each way. Stacy looking to throw, sets up the screen, completes the bowling. Bowling with the first in Prestonsburg territory, down near the 35. I'm going to say maybe 36-yard line.
Nice catch by number 5, Caden Bowling. Clock 5:55 to play in the first half.
The Prestonsburg 36, it was a gain of 16. So Breathitt County has something going here with this drive.
They got something cooking, 5:40 to play, trying to add another score.
Out of the gun, they hand it off to Bowling, starts out left, comes back to his right, trying to get to the edge. And he's able to get there, but nice tackle from behind by Harris as Bowling will get about a yard and gets it to the down to the 35. 2nd and 9 coming up for Breathitt County.
Yeah, he ran about 10 yards laterally for 1 yard forward, but just
He got
trying to get that edge.
Right as he got to the edge, Harris wrapped him up from behind and brought him down.
That's true.
Ball on the right hash. They're going to have Kylan Combs in the backfield at the moment, right side of Stacy. Trips to the left, wide receiver to the right.
5 minutes to play.
As they're going to give it to Combs. Combs starts left, comes back right, and nowhere to go. Good play by the defense there. Tackle by Elkins for Prestonsburg. It was a loss back to the 38, loss of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12 for Breathitt County.
3rd and 12.
4:30 to play. Play call coming in. Play call in.
Breathitt County looking to throw. Stacy rolling right side. He's going to be drugged down from behind. That was a horse collar.
Yes, it was. And the referee
no call. Coach Moore is asking for it. And there's no flag, and they're going to say he went out of bounds at the 39, loss of 1.
4th down and 12.
So what do you do here, Steve?
Normally I would say punt it away, but it's the area of the field where you really like to go for it. And Coach Moore looking like that's what he's going to do. Trips to the left, wide receiver to the right. Kylan Combs right side of Stacy on 4th down. Breathitt County looking to throw. Stacy has it complete on the far side to Isaac Turner. Turner trying to get to the first. He does.
He got it.
Inside the 25, and Breathitt County
rolls the dice.
Gets it down to the 21-yard line, looks like.
Good call by Coach Kyle Moore. In his 11th season, he replaced Bobcat legend Coach Mike Holcomb.
Going to say at the 22 of Prestonsburg. There's a gain of 17 on 4th and 13. Breathitt County keeps the drive alive. Going to have halfbacks on each side of Stacy in the backfield, wide out each way. With the snap, they're going to give it to that Turner, Isaac Turner coming near side, able to get to the corner, and he'll go out of bounds at the 10-yard line. That'll be a first down for Breathitt County. Should be 1st and goal for the Bobcats at the 10.
Turner can flat fly. .329, clock stopped because Turner went out of bounds.
Again, running backs on each side of Stacy. Here's Kylan Combs going left, and he's going to get wrapped up at the 15, 16-yard line.
Number 25, Combs on the carry, dropped down by number 42, Weston Harris.
And they'll mark him at the 16. It'll be 2nd and goal from there for the Bobcats.
3:08 to play, 19-0.
Memory serves right. It was a 4th and goal from the 16 for Breathitt County in their first state championship game, double overtime where Chapman hit Watts for the touchdown. Man. We've got whistles before the play. Timeout, Prestonsburg. Let's take the timeout with them. Breathitt County leads 19-0 over Prestonsburg here in quarter number 2, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County with 2nd and goal from the Prestonsburg 16 when play resumes. As 2:57 on the clock here in quarter number 2. 2 wideouts to the right, H-back and a wideout to the left.
Yeah, Bobcats threatening, Steve.
Corey Combs is that H-back. That H-back can also be considered a fullback. But anyway, he's sitting left side at the moment behind left tackle, as I believe we are waiting for media timeout to get back to
I think
action.
That's correct, yeah. Like you said earlier, those media timeouts a little bit longer than we're used to.
Yep.
UK football's got a big game tomorrow, Steve. Tennessee.
I would love to see them defeat Tennessee, but I'm not sure that that's going to happen.
The experts say Tennessee's a 3.5-point favorite.
I'm a little surprised it's that close.
It may vary by tomorrow.
Ball again will be on the left hash when play resumes. I think we're getting close to that. As I say that, here we go. 2nd and goal for Breathitt County. Stacy looking to throw, rolling right side. Has it complete? Oh no,
man.
hit him on
Fumbled
the
it.
hands, and it goes incomplete to Corey Combs.
And he knew he should have had that, and he pounds the ground.
Number 22, Turner, the intended receiver.
They said Turner. Wasn't that number 29, Combs?
It was Combs.
That's what I thought.
If Steve, it's still a 3 or 4 point prediction for Tennessee over UK tomorrow.
Number 59, that penalties decline, 3rd down.
Okay, Breathitt County penalty against Breathitt County. It's declined, so they have 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line.
Clock 2:49. 19-0. Bobcats will love to take on another score here.
Ball still on the left hash for Breathitt County.
Play clock at 7.
Out of the wishbone, Stacy under center, and we've got whistles and timeout. Man, a lot of timeouts here. Timeout, Prestonsburg. Let's take another timeout with them. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County with 3rd and goal coming up from the Prestonsburg 16-yard line. Ball on the left hash for the Bobcats. Going to be out of the wishbone formation. See if they don't go play action here. But I'm no coach, so I'm probably wrong.
You're right.
We'll just leave it at that. Stacy looking to throw into the end zone. Complete. Touchdown. Breathitt County, and that touchdown
Tincher
goes to Tincher for the Bobcats at 2:45 to play here in quarter number 2.
Tincher has found pay dirt twice, Steve. Once on an interception and just in on a pass play from Stacy, one of the most improved players, I tell you, in all of 2A.
And Breathitt County going to keep the offense on the field, go for 2, and 2-point conversion attempt good by Combs. That is Corey Combs for Breathitt County, punching it into the end zone. It'll be 27-0 Bobcats back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County has it teed up. It'll either be Terry or Gibson, and it's Terry kicking that deep, and it'll bounce at the 3 and roll into the end zone for a touchback as Prestonsburg will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. And James, let's take a look at that touchdown if we can.
Yes, sir.
As they're going to go out of the bone. Stacy, I said play action, not quite play action, but they do pass it out of the wishbone formation. And they get Breathitt County extends their lead after 2-point conversion. It's now 27-0
That
Bobcats.
replay is so nice on WJSN 97.3 on our YouTube page. Type it in. This picture is perfect with replay, and we got the score bar on the bottom.
Score tickers for the other games. Yep.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Brandon, for that.
Brandon Griffith doing that for us
Steve's
remotely.
sidekick.
Yep. And Rick Hensley on the camera up top. Top of the press box. Got a good view for us tonight.
We got John Bunn, Lance Turner, John Couch, all part of the sports team here. It's 2:45 to play in this one, first half.
Out of the gun, it's Harris. And he's going to give it coming near side to Elliott. Elliott trying to get to the edge. Flags do get thrown, and he got there, but only a yard before going down, maybe 2. Let's check the flags. Given it's a hold, I think, against Prestonsburg.
Stops the clock at 2:37. Yeah, Prestonsburg's walking
Colin
backwards.
Combs coming off a little gingerly. Hopefully he can get back in the ball game here in just a little bit.
I want to say a shout out to Mr. Bobcat Larry Turner.
Colin Combs, that looks like a cramp, as they call the hold officially. And it'll back him up.
Steve, how important is Larry Turner to this Bobcat football team?
Very.
Oh, man. Does a little bit of everything.
The hold will back Prestonsburg up to the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20 for the Blackcats. That's Holbrook out of the gun. Going to give it to Elliott going right side. And he'll get to the edge, cut up field, but be forced out of bounds at about the 15, 16-yard line, looks like.
Clock 1:55.
Going to say 16. It was a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd and 14 for Prestonsburg. 1:55 on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Bobcats, man, I tell you what. Looks like to me stay peaking at the right time.
As they wind the clock, even though the player went out of bounds, I thought they told him to stop the clock, but I guess they wound it again. 2nd and 16 for Prestonsburg.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2nd and 14 from their 16. I apologize. Going to overload to the right. Snap back to Harris. He's coming near side, which is the left side of the formation.
Oh,
he'll cross the 20, and Corey Coles from behind will knock him down at the 23-yard line. It was a gain of 7, and that brings up 3rd and 7. What a hit from Combs, though.
Man.
3rd and 7.
Not Central leading East Ridge 29-28, quarter number 2. Leslie County 28-0 over Pineville in the second quarter. And Belfry and Letcher Central, 14-6 Belfry in the second quarter.
40 seconds.
As we wind down the first half here.
Breathitt County looking sharp.
Out of the gun, Harris, or Wildcat, whatever you want to call it. He's going to give it to Rose, going right side. Rose cuts left, back up the middle of the field. He's got the first. Breathitt County will bring him down as he crosses the 40 up to the 41-yard line. Stops the clock at 16 seconds. And Prestonsburg, 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
10 seconds to play, 27-0.
They have a timeout. Let's see if they let it run down. They do go ahead and call that.
Okay.
So let's take a quick 30-second timeout. Back in 30 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Good. 9 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. It is a 27-0 lead over over Prestonsburg at the moment for the Breathitt County Bobcats.
I tell you, Steve, we've said it several times now. If you want to peak, this is the right time to peak. And the Bobcats has won 2 straight, 2 big district wins over Leslie and Danville, 2 in a row now, leading Prestonsburg. No rival, 27-0 here on the road.
And Breathitt County's starting to put it together at the right time of the year. About the best way to say that.
Yeah, man.
And a tough schedule's done that for
them. One of the toughest schedule I have seen to date.
Harris out of the gun. Puts a man in motion. That's Elliott. That's Harris. Going to throw it to him on that far side. Had it complete, but Breathitt County's going to force him out of bounds at midfield.
3 seconds to play in the first half. Forced out by Turner. Prestonsburg had 1 more play left in them. 27-0. 3 seconds until halftime. Abner into the ball game as James Ogans, the senior, comes off.
Yeah, they're going to say it was a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 for Prestonsburg with 3 seconds remaining.
Yeah, 3 seconds. Bobcats playing well. We'll love Steve in that third quarter to get that clock running. With your
Prestonsburg out of the gun. As Holbrook goes play action, gets flushed from the pocket, coming near side, and Breathitt County going to force him out of bounds back at the 44-yard line.
That's going to do it. For the first half, Bobcats played a tremendous 2 quarters of football.
And let's take a quick 2-minute break. We'll be back in 2 minutes with some halftime stats. Back in 2. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back at Prestonsburg High School where the dance team just finished their routine on the field, their halftime routine. As we're going to run down some halftime stats, Prestonsburg 82 yards on the ground, 26 through the air, 108 total offensive yards for the Blackcats in the first half. They also had 5 first downs. Breathitt County 77 yards on the ground, 108 through the air, 185 total, 11 first downs for Breathitt County. Individual stats first for the Blackcats. Alex Harris 1 for 1, 0 yards passing. It's going to be 7 yards passing, I apologize. And then Bryce Holbrook, 3 of 5, threw an interception and 19 yards passing for Prestonsburg. It's going to be receiving. Dalton Elliott in receiving yards and receptions leads Prestonsburg. 2 receptions for 20. Alex Harris had 1 for 6, and then Kane Patton 1 for 0. On the ground, Bryce Holbrook 2 carries, minus 16 yards. Jalen Rose 7 for 41. Dalton Elliott, 5 for 38. Colin Hatfield, 1 for 2. Alex Harris, 4 for 16. And that was it for Prestonsburg. For Breathitt County, Dylan Stacy, 5 of 6 for 108 yards passing and 1 touchdown so far through the last 6 quarters.
Oh, man.
For Dylan Stacy, he is 17 of 18 for 320 yards and 4 touchdown passes. That includes Danville's game last week. But, wow, for Dylan Stacy. And receiving, Breathitt County, Isaac Turner, 3 receptions for 76 yards. Caden Bowling, 1 for 16. Brady Tincher, also 1 for 16. But his 1 reception was for a touchdown. On the ground, Jaden Gibson, 9 carries, 65 yards, 2 touchdown carries for the Bobcats. Colin Combs had 2 for minus 9. Dylan Stacy, 1 for minus 1. Carter Holland, 1 carry, 9 yards. Caden Bowling, 1 carry for 1 yard. Isaac Turner, 1 for 12. Some team stats real quick. Prestonsburg, 3 of 7 on third down conversions. They were 2 of 3, though, on fourth down. Breathitt County, 2 of 3 on third down conversions and 1 for 1 on fourth down attempts for the Bobcats. At the half, Breathitt County leads Prestonsburg 27-0. Quarter by quarter, Breathitt County had 19 in the first, 8 in quarter number 2. That's our halftime score, 27-0 Breathitt County. We're going to send it back to the station for an 8-minute break. When we come back in 8 minutes, we'll try to have some scores going on throughout the area back in 8 minutes. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back to WJSN 97.3 King of Mountain Sports. It's been all Breathitt County in this first half, 27-0 playing Prestonsburg on the road in Blackcats Stadium. Old rivals back in the 90s. I'm glad to see Prestonsburg back on that Bobcats schedule. Prestonsburg will be coming to Breathitt County next season, Steve. So it's a 2-year contract.
Yeah, I think next year it's the same schedules pretty well, just kind of flipped home and away.
Yes.
For the most part.
I think the only team I don't know for sure is Letcher Central.
Yep. All right, run down some other scores. You see the scores on the bottom of the screen. Thank you, Brendan Griffith, for those. Other scores going on throughout the area. Pikeville leading Boyd County, 15-8 at the half. LCA 19, Raceland 0. Lexington Catholic in quarter number 2 leading Scott County 14-7. Perry Central with a 15-12 lead over Williamsburg at the half. Boyle County leading Frederick Douglass, former Bobcat coach there. Justin Haddix at the helm for Boyle County with a 14-7 lead over Frederick Douglass. And then Simon Kenton and Ashland in a defensive battle over there, 35-35 at the half.
Yes.
At the half.
Defensive battle, 35-35, a shootout.
And while we've got a chance, let's see if we can run through some of these highlights here. There's the interception on the YouTube channel by Tincher that he ran back for a pick 6. We got 3 of the touchdowns here on the highlight reel. There's Jaden Gibson with a touchdown run, and that put Breathitt County up 19-0 at that point. And then the last touchdown here was Tincher with the touchdown catch on 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line.
What a nice
Breathitt County leading 27-0 at the half.
This is a highlight film. Steve, thank you for all the hard work that you do. And we want to encourage folks to go to YouTube, type in WJSN 97.3 for a very, very picture-perfect picture.
Well, we do what we can. We try to get the best quality out there, and that's it's for the kids. It's not really for us. We want to be able to see a high-quality picture. We want the kids to be able to go back and watch a high-quality picture. If they want to go back and watch the replay, however they want to do it, that's who it's about, getting them the recognition that they deserve, and for all the kids.
Absolutely, Breathitt County, and we hope Jackson City some if we can, maybe on the road.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout-out to the Coach Steve Bowen.
Yes.
Breathitt County Bobcats.
What a run.
Up.
What a run in that regional tournament.
Over Prairie Central, swept them. Knocked off Letcher Central. The semis lost to a good Wolf County team.
Wolf County loses 1 set in 3 games in that regional tournament.
They're going to play Whitley County in round number 1 in the state tournament. I want to say a shout-out to my cousins up there in Wooster, Ohio, watching on our YouTube. Logan A. Turner, Mickey Smith. Also, Drew Lovins just texted me. He said, hello, Steve.
Hey.
Let me tell you hello.
Hey, Drew. We saw him earlier today at a couple different events. One at the high school. Got to mention that real quick. Casey Allen over the JAG program down at Breathitt County. And the president also, Breathitt had several football players there from Breathitt County in the JAG program. But I think the president was none other than Mr. Hall, number 64.
That is for Sawyer Hall.
Breathitt County, Sawyer Hall.
He did a good job.
Absolutely.
In his presentation today. Also in the ribbon cutting ceremony.
Yep.
Rocky Atkins stopped by.
He did.
State Representative Chris Fugit, some local officials. Steve and Brandon was there too. So it's a good day for Breathitt County.
It was, and then we followed them over to some announcements over at City Hall where they were announcing some money for local projects. So, big day for Breathitt County.
And just we went down to Frankfort yesterday. Ryan Cheney, Cluster Howard, and I. and lobby for some money for Town Hill. We got that, trying to make it more passable.
Yeah.
And we're so thankful for the funding, so thankful for Frankfort trying to improve Breathitt County with the sewer projects, running water lines, Bobby Thorpe and the water board, Ethel McIntosh, Coach, of course, Jeff Noble lobbying for money for roads at Barwick and the physical court. So just very thankful for the funding coming in.
All right, 2.5 away from the start of quarter number 3. Let's send it back for a 2-minute break. Back in 2. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As Breathitt County leading Prestonsburg 27-0 at the half. We get ready for quarter number 3. James over here trying to down some gingerbread.
Yeah, thanks to Beth Miller.
Yep.
I'm going to choke myself to death eating this. I'm trying to eat so fast.
Said his diet starts at 9 o'clock. He's got to get this thing down.
Yeah.
Breathitt County will be kicking the ball away. Prestonsburg won the toss to start the game and deferred to the second half. Breathitt County then proceeded to take a 27-0 lead through the first 2 quarters. And the Bobcat defense, the Bobcat offense, special teams, everybody has been in on this. As Terry will set it up, tee it up for the Bobcats at the 40-yard line. Because Breathitt County has tried a couple of onside kicks tonight. Recovered one that looked like it, and what happened there, it didn't look like it was going to go 10 yards. Breathitt County stood there, watched it. Prestonsburg didn't cover it. It rolled 10 yards. Breathitt County covered it.
Good job with special teams.
Terry, who's had a couple of touchbacks tonight, will kick this one off. It'll bounce at the 20 and be fielded at the 17 by Elliott, who bobbled it. Started right, comes back left, has the sideline, and he'll get hit by Terry of Breathitt County and go down at the 33, where Prestonsburg will take over 1st and 10.
27-0 Bobcats leading. Let's hope the Bobcats can close this regular season out on a high note. Keep everything going forward, going positive.
Going to mark it at the 33 where the Blackcats take over 1st and 10. It was a return of 18 yards.
Very nice return.
Again, thank you, Brandon Griffith, for updating scores for us. It's on our ticker at the bottom of our YouTube channel. Also, Rick Hensley, thank you for running the camera for us this evening. Kevin Davidson back at the station.
Yeah, ma'am.
And then I'm Stephen East alongside James Turner. Shotgun formation for Prestonsburg. It's Holbrook out of the gun, going play action, trying to hit Elliott, and it goes incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stops the clock at 11:48.
See if Breathitt County can get a stop, get the ball back, and get that offense rolling again. As Prestonsburg is really a lot of different formations, a lot of different sets, a lot of different people taking snaps. You've had Rose, Harris, Holbrook.
They're trying everything for the playoffs.
Yep, trying to see what they can get going.
Can work.
As this time it will be Holbrook in the gun for Prestonsburg. Play action again. This time has it complete to Elliott. He'll have the first and get it across the 45 up to the 46 before he goes down. Gain of 13.
Clock ticking at 11:22, 27-0. I got that gingerbread at 8, 9:01. Got it at 8, but 9:01.
Oh, he's a minute late on his on his diet. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Blackcats from Prestonsburg at their own 46 out of the gun. Has it complete near side, and it's dropped. Breathitt County's Tolson picks it up. Is that going to be a complete pass?
Let's see what the officials
As it was Hatfield who caught it. They say Breathitt County football at the Prestonsburg 36.
Now, how about that now? Bobcats is picked up where they left off in the 2nd quarter.
Tolson with the recovery for Breathitt County.
11:02, Bobcats take over.
And they'll be at the Prestonsburg 36. So 1st and 10, Breathitt County out of the gun. They're going to hand it off to Gibson, and Gibson up the middle, cuts back to his right. He's inside the 10 and brought down at the 4-yard line. Explosive play that time by Gibson and Breathitt County. They're going to take it back to the 5. It should be at the 4, and we've got an injured Blackcat player on the field. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout for injury. Back in 30. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County leading 27-0. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 4 when play resumes. As Jaden Gibson, after that 32-yard carry, now has 10 carries, 97 yards, and 2 touchdowns. What a night for that young man so far.
I tell you what, always a solid performer, but tonight just a above, he's always solid all season long, but tonight he found the holes, found the gaps, and took advantage of it. And I'm glad to see this. It's just a good Prestonsburg team, 5-4 record, and they have beaten some pretty good teams. And we need a game like this going into the first round of the playoffs, which will be next Friday on the Riverbank at the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex.
Yeah, one of 3 teams will be coming in, either Owen County, Walton, Verona, or Bracken County. We last week were saying maybe Bracken.
Changed.
Talked to Coach Moore. He said that people he was talking to out of that area is saying probably Walton, Verona. So we'll see.
We'll see.
1st and goal coming up for the Bobcats at the Prestonsburg 4-yard line. Breathitt County will break the huddle from the sideline. They'll hustle onto the field and go right into formation. As it looks like they're going to be in the gun. Gibson, right side of Stacy, trips to the left. 1 wide receiver to the right. There's a snap to give it to Gibson into the end zone. Touchdown, Breathitt County.
10:36.
Flag, though, at the 5.
Holding on the Bobcats, probably.
I'd say you're probably right.
Hope I'm wrong. 10:36.
face mask against Prestonsburg, and they will put that on the kickoff.
So everything stands, right?
Yep.
33-0. So the Bobcats has picked up where they left off in the second quarter.
And that touchdown will put Gibson over 100 yards. It's 33-0 in favor of Breathitt County. The Bobcats will go for 2, trying to make it multiples of 7, trying to get to 35. As they're going to be out of the bone, Stacy under center. Takes a snap, turns, gives to Corey Combs, and he will get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion good. It's 35-0 Breathitt County. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Breathitt County sets it up, getting ready to kick it off. It'll be either Terry or Gibson to kick it away for the Bobcats. They lead 35-0, 10:36 to play here in quarter number 3 as there's the whistle. It will be Terry. A little bit of a squib kick there down the middle of the field, picked up at the 12 by, I think, Harris of Prestonsburg. Here come near side. And he'll run almost to the sideline, try to cut it upfield, gets it across the 15 to about the 18-yard line. Not much else going there. And not good field position for Prestonsburg to start this drive. As they're going to say at the 18, it was a return of 6. And wow, we've got a chance here, James. Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Get that replay in there.
Yes, sir. Just another option on the WJSN YouTube page.
As Gibson went up the middle for the touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Saw the flag come in late, but that was against the Blackcats.
Good job, Steve. We got a final out of Lexington. UK overcomes a slow first half. Downs Georgetown College 92-69 out of Lexington.
Out of the gun, Prestonsburg. That's Harris taking the snap this time. And he's going to give it on a bit of a misdirection to Stumbo, coming back near side. He'll cross the 20, get to the 22, gain of 4, brings up 2nd and 6.
35-0 Bobcats leading in control of this one. 2nd and 6. Clock 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bobcats rolling here.
Prestonsburg with the ball in the left hash. It's 9:46 to play here in the third quarter. We'll get that clock corrected in a minute on the YouTube channel. Out of the gun. Going to hand it off to Rose, going right side. Breathitt County right there to drag him down from behind. And that was Barnett with the tackle for the Bobcats.
Braden Barnett with a big tackle.
It's going to be back at the original line of scrimmage, back at the 18-yard line, loss of 4.
And Barnett, he's a very impressive young man, just a sophomore.
Let's cheer all these Blackcats.
So 3rd and long coming up for Prestonsburg. Going to be out of the gun, looking near side. Ball got tipped and caught, but going right to the ground was number 6, Patton. After he caught it, he went straight down.
Clock, 8:40 and ticking, 35-0. Bobcats leading Prestonsburg. Bobcats trying to score once more here in this quarter. Hopefully get that clock running. Let some of these younger kids play, try to prevent an injury before postseason.
Out of punt formation is that number 12, Stidham, Mason Stidham. And it'll be fair caught at the 45 by Isaac Turner of Breathitt County.
38-yard punt in the air. Bring up first down for the Bobcats.
8:05 to play in the third quarter.
37-yard punt by Prestonsburg, where Breathitt County, let's say 46, so it's a 36-yard punt. I apologize. Breathitt County, if they score, can get a running clock going here in the third quarter.
Absolutely.
8:05 to play. First and 10 for the Bobcats. Ball on the left hash, 35-0, Breathitt County leads. Trips to the right, one wide receiver to the left as Bowling, I think it was Bowling in the backfield. It was. Went right side of Stacy. Stacy has it complete to Isaac Turner. Turner trying to get to the sideline. Burst of speed, and he'll be drugged down at the Prestonsburg 46. And that was a gain of 8 for Breathitt County. We're going to say 45, gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9, the play brings up second and 1.
7:48 to play in the third quarter.
Stacy again looking to throw. Backs up, looking down the near sideline, and just out of bounds.
Yeah.
Barker caught it, but out of bounds, so to bring up 3rd and 1 for Breathitt County.
Stacy's pass is incomplete. Intended for number 13.
Just his second incomplete pass tonight.
Bring up third down.
That will stop the clock at 7:33, 35-0. Yeah, like Steve said earlier, it may be tomorrow morning before we know what the Bobcats play next Friday.
Here's Bowling with the handoff, coming near side, inside the 35-yard line of Prestonsburg, down to the 34.
Number 5, Bowling on the carry.
There was a gain of 9 on 3rd and 1. And that clock will run with 7:16 to play in the third quarter. Breathitt County leading 35-0 over Prestonsburg.
We're closing in on the 7-minute mark.
Stacy looking to pass. Going down the middle of the field. And that,
Up.
I thought that might have been pass interference, but they say no. Second and 10.
Receiver, or downfield with Tencher. Target, that is. Tencher.
Yeah, a lot of times when you see that overthrown, the receiver tries to make a play to come back. Defender runs into him, they'll throw the flag, but that time they did not. So 2nd and 10 coming up for Breathitt County.
Stops the clock at 6:57 with the missed pass.
35-0 Bobcats at
Incompletion.
1st and 10 at the Prestonsburg 34. High snap. Breathitt County going to have to go back and pick it up. And that is Isaac Turner still on his feet. And he's going to be brought down at the 39-yard line.
What a recovery by Turner. That could have been a bad play in a hurry.
On the play, run a 5-yard loss.
He spun at least twice trying to fight for extra yards.
So 3rd and 15 coming up for the Bobcats. See if they can convert here.
Clock 6:15.
Ball on the right hash. 2 wideouts each way. Stacy with the snap. Pressure from Prestonsburg. Stacy trying to get it across the middle of the field. Has it complete to Tencher inside the 30, down to the 28. Going to be shy of the first, but make it a little more manageable 4th down for Breathitt County.
We're under 6 to play. 35-0.
4th and 4 coming up for Breathitt County. From the 28, got to get to the 24. And did they push Breathitt County?
Breathitt Yeah.
Offsides. Going to say that Breathitt did move, but Prestonsburg bumped them, causing them to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that will be a first down for Breathitt County. Take it down to the 23. Breathitt County, for the last several years, has been very good at that hard snap count.
Yeah, they have.
You go back to Jalen Turner, and then last year you had Tyler Bryant. This year, now Dylan Stacy picking up.
Very effective.
Out of the gun, bowling left side of Stacy. 2 wideouts each way, ball on the right hash. Stacy with the snap, gives it to Turner going on the end around left side. Turner makes a man miss, gets to the sideline inside the 10-5, touchdown Breathitt County.
At the 5:23 mark, 41-0 now. What a run by Turner.
There you go, James. Replay.
There we go. Yeah, on replay is really, really nice option on the WJSN 7.3 YouTube page. We got a running clock now, Steve.
Yep.
Maybe offsides on Prestonsburg, maybe.
Extra point was good.
Yeah.
And with that, Breathitt County leads it 42-0, back in one. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
WJSN 97.3 King of Mountain Sports. 42-0?
Yeah, scoreboard says 41. It's 42. They put 43. 42 or 43? I don't know.
Scoreboard says 43-0. But Bobcats leading big. We'll have a running clock from here on out. This is what you want to see in the last game of the season. So, Steve Neese says 42. The Blackcats.
Well, it was 35-0.
Yeah. Yes.
Breathitt County scored, touchdown, got the extra point.
6.
That's 7, right?
Yep.
There we go, 42.
There you go. Never doubt Steve Neese. I never doubt you.
Now, don't say that.
Not out loud, no way.
My wife will tell you otherwise.
I don't doubt you out loud, no way.
Terry kicks it off. It'll be fielded by Harris at the 13-yard line. He'll go up the middle, change direction, come left side, get to the sideline, and be thrown out right around the 22, 23-yard line.
It's a nice
Got a flag coming out late.
.422 to play.
Is that a face mask on Breathitt County? Is that what they're going to call? I could see that with the helmet coming off.
Yeah. Clock stop now.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. On the freshman from Breathitt County.
Spencer. Some extracurricular. White Spencer. Now clock is ticking.
Take it up to the 42, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Prestonsburg. Breathitt County with that 42-0 lead here in the third. As that clock is winding, like James said, running clock. Once you get a more than a 36-point differential, that clock will continue to run. So for the second week in a row, Breathitt County will play under a running clock here in the second half.
That's right.
And on the good side of that, as Prestonsburg Out of the gun, Holbrook with trips to the left. Dropping back, looking to throw. Now tucks and run. And Breathitt County right there to drop him
up
for no gain.
Number 9, Holbrook on the carry.
Good job by Combs.
Brought down by 33, Brady Tincher.
And they're going to say Tincher with the tackle. And right back at the line of scrimmage for no gain. 2nd and 10.
3:20 to play in the quarter here, third quarter. Clock ticking. Dump. Score 42-0. Under 3 to play in the third.
As they give it going to Elliott, right side, does Prestonsburg. And he's going to get near midfield, be forced out of bounds, looks like at the 49 of Prestonsburg. Not going to say right at midfield. Apologize. So that's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
2:20 to play in the third quarter. Clock running 42-0, all Breathitt County.
3rd and 2 for Prestonsburg at midfield. Ball on the right hash as that clock runs near 2 minutes to play. Prestonsburg breaks the huddle. Going to be in pistol formation is Holbrook. With the snap, turns, gives to Rose. Excuse me, that's Elliott going right side. And he will be
Number 2, Elliott on the carry.
dropped for no gain. Forward progress right at midfield, 4th and 2.
1:40 to play in the third.
And we've got an injury on the far sideline. Let's take a quick 30-second injury timeout. Back in 30 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As we get ready to get back to action, 4th and 2 coming up for Prestonsburg from midfield. Breathitt County leading Prestonsburg 42-0 with 1:41 to play here in quarter number 3. As they wind that clock again. Out of the pistol. Now it's going to be out of the gun as Hatfield actually came near side. And now they really mix it around. They're going to give it to Rose. Rose, right side. He's not going to get the first. He might have got a yard. He needed 2.
1:15.
And flags coming out late.
Yeah,
So Breathitt County will have possession, but we'll check the flags.
and while the officials discuss, the clock still runs.
Yep. That actually may have been the last play of the third quarter, depending on.
The result of the play is a change of possession. After the play was over, dead ball, personal foul,
We got
unnecessary roughness on the defense,
personal foul against Breathitt County,
dead ball, personal foul,
and then a
Offset
personal foul
violation.
against Prestonsburg. So they'll offset 1st and 10 at the 49 of Breathitt County for the Bobcats.
30 seconds to play here, 42-0. Bobcats, we are in the third quarter, so one more quarter to play. It'll be a running clock. Bobcats taking their time.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to run a play here to end the third. And with that, we will take a 1-minute break. We'll come back in 1 minute for the 4th and final. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We go to the fourth and final quarter. Breathitt County leading Prestonsburg 42-0 as the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line when we get started. And big scores going on right now. Leslie County 48-0 over Pineville. Belfry 43-6 over Letcher. That one's in the third. Not Central East Ridge 34-29. East Ridge leads in quarter number 3, and that Leslie County game also in the third quarter. So.
Yeah, I imagine, of course, we're running clock there, 48-0.
Running clock at Letcher as well. And thank you again, Brandon Griffith, for updating those scores for us. He's doing that remotely as we go to quarter number 4. Breathitt County looking to run this one out, try to keep everybody healthy and go to the playoffs next week at home.
That's the key now. Keep everybody healthy.
Yep.
Maybe play some of these younger kids. Go on a high note.
Yeah, Crisp is in now for Breathitt County at quarterback. Stacy on the sidelines, getting a rest the rest of the ball game.
Well, Eli Crisp was a good prospect.
Stacy finishes with 7 for 10, 128 yards, and a touchdown.
Another strong performance by Stacy. Clock ticking, 11:40 to play.
Breathitt County going to be in shotgun formation. They will have a power set to the right side of Crisp. And Crisp going to keep it, follow blockers, hesitates, and he's going to go down. He'll go forward as he goes down to near the 43-yard line.
Good job by Crisp.
Say 43 of Prestonsburg brings up 2nd and 2 for the Bobcats.
More likely Bobcats' future quarterback for the varsity.
Could be. He was a starter last year on the regional championship baseball team.
Yes,
Started quite a bit, maybe not every game, but quite a bit. As we are under 11 to play here. 2nd and 2 for Breathitt County. Ball in the middle of the field. Bobcats lead 42-0. Power set right side of Crisp. He's going to keep it. Go right side. Has the first. Be brought down about the 36 of Prestonsburg.
You think about it. What a calendar year for the Breathitt County school system. Football team made the regional finals. What regional finals?
Last year, yeah.
It's Ryle and Lloyd, yeah, and just got robbed. And Breathitt boys basketball went to the Sweet 16. Breathitt baseball
went to the state tournament.
Breathitt cheerleading.
Yep.
And last week, 2 days ago, Breathitt volleyball regional runners-up. So what a year to be a Bobcat and a Lady Cat.
Yep. Absolutely. And congratulations to all those teams. And you mentioned the cheerleaders in-game regional champions, boys and girls tournament last year.
How about that now, buddy?
Power set right side of Crisp. A wide out each way. 1st and 10, Breathitt County. They're going to give it coming near side to Strong. Strong gets to the edge, cuts up field, inside the 30, down to the near the 26, maybe 27, might be a gain of 9.
21, Alex Strong.
You're going to say 27, gain of 9 yards, brings up 2nd and 1 for Breathitt County.
9:30 to play. 42-0 all Breathitt County. This quarter will go fast. We think.
We hope.
Get these Bobcats back home, right?
Yes, just stay healthy the rest of the way.
Yeah.
2nd and 1 for Breathitt County at the Prestonsburg 27. Going to give it to Strong. Strong going to be wrapped up in the backfield and drop for a loss. Going to say the 28-yard line.
Under 9 minutes to play in this game. 42-0 all Breathitt County. We got a running clock here.
They're going to say loss of 2. Take it back to the 29. 3rd and 3 coming up for Breathitt County. Got to get to the 26 for the first.
We are at Prestonsburg on the road. Also, we are streaming.
Yep, go to youtube.com, go to the search bar, type in WJSN 97.3 will be the first result there. You can watch this game and some of the others we've already done. Here's Crisp on a keeper, and he's should have a first. Looks like he does.
Coach Moore in the offense trying to just keep it on the ground, looks like. So they eat this clock up.
And they're going to mark it at the 26 for first.
8 minutes to play.
First down, Bobcats.
They move the chains, ball on the right hash.
So, Steve, did you go through West Liberty Syersville to get here?
Syersville down Mountain Parkway, 205.
That's where I went to. A beautiful drive.
Absolutely.
New road.
Yep. Not quite done yet,
parts of it.
A lot of it towards Syersville is done, yes.
So, nice drive over.
Out of the gun, halfback on each side of Crisp in the backfield, and the wide out each way as well. You're going to give it to Braden Barnett. Barnett going right side. He's going to be hit, dropped for a loss back at the 28. Flag comes in late. Wow.
We'll see what that flag may be. 7:20 to play.
See if that's offsetting or if they're going to call that one way or the other. Would assume probably unsportsmanlike conduct. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness against Breathitt County.
15-yard penalty, second down.
Is that the second or third one of those, Steve?
First one that's really counted. The other one was offset, yeah. So it'll be second down, and I've got that as 27 for Breathitt County. Ball set at the 43. They got to get to the 16 for the first.
6:30 to play.
42-0, Breathitt County. Crisp out of the gun again, halfback on each side. You're going to give it to Barnett going right side. Barnett's going to be hit and dropped after a gain of about 1. Bring up third and long for Breathitt County.
6:15 to play.
Breathitt County definitely with momentum going into the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. 3 in a row. Won 2 of those games on the road. So, yeah, get the number 2 seed in the district. Yeah. You know, and we said several times, played just a extremely tough non-district.
Yeah, you've got Belfry, you've got Johnson Central in there, and then also throw in Perry and Letcher.
Yeah.
You know, Breathitt's played up quite a bit this year.
No cupcakes on that schedule.
No. And then Somerset in the district, which Somerset defeated Breathitt County. Somerset the 1 seed in the district. Power set right side of Crisp. Crisp on the keeper. Trying to get to the edge. He'll get it inside the 40, down near the 38-yard line, looks like.
5:20 to play.
And it'll bring up 4th and 22 for Breathitt County.
42-0. You know, Boyle County and Douglas game, Steve, you mentioned earlier, probably the biggest game in Kentucky.
Well, and here's the thing. At the moment, 2 of the top teams in that class, Boyle County's class, Boyle County Corbin, probably going to meet round 3. That's the RPI for you.
Yeah, I thought maybe the RPI might kick in and keep them away from each other, but I guess not, right?
Round 3
I saw the bracket.
is East plays East, West plays West. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 4, 2 and 3. Right now, Corbin, Boyle County 2, Corbin 3. I don't know how this game with Boyle County and Frederick Douglass will change that, but it could.
Yeah, that's a tough class.
Crisp looking to throw. Has it complete on the far side. That ball's complete to Holland. Holland actually not far from the first. Not far from the original line of scrimmage. But going to go down, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Steve, Breathitt County Middle School on the road tomorrow, is that right?
Yes, they go to
Somerset.
Well, they're going to be at Pulaski Southwestern taking on Somerset.
I think at 6:30, I think. Good job, Coach Holland and these middle school Bobcats. See how tall?
Yeah, and I think the semifinals and finals, if Breathitt County can get there, going to be at Shelby County High School.
Right around Louisville.
I believe that's right, yep. Yeah, between Frankfort and Louisville there.
Yes, sir. Beautiful country, Shelbyville.
As we've got a timeout on the field. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. Back in 30 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're in the fourth quarter, 4:10 to play as Breathitt County and seniors down on the sideline to our right, enjoying a little bit of the end of this game. As Prestonsburg will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29. It's a media timeout here. YMT broadcasting their game of the week.
Yeah.
They did donate to each school $1,000 each way to Breathitt and Prestonsburg High School. So
very nice of the
absolutely, that both schools can find a way to spend that money. That's
yes,
and a very good way to spend that money too. Useful things.
You know, there's a lot of media services here tonight, and of course we're streaming too, and radio and TV, WYMT, all about these student athletes, trying to publicize and promote these young men.
Prestonsburg going to be in the gun. Holbrook looking to throw. Has it incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We're under 4 to play.
Second down, 2nd and 10.
Leslie County 48, Pineville 0, all over them. Belfry 43, Letcher Central 6. Belfry's always Belfry, aren't they?
Yeah, even when you think, hey, they might have a down year, they find a way to not be down.
They're always Belfry.
And sometimes they may start the year looking down, but by the time playoffs roll around, they're right where they always are.
Ago, how losing record?
5-5 going in.
Yeah, and
they won the state title.
Coach Haywood told me the longer they win, he knew if they can keep them playing, keep them practicing, they had a shot, and he was correct.
Holbrook trying to get it complete to Elliott. It goes incomplete.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, the first
3:10 to play.
Prestonsburg will be putting on the spectacular following the game.
42-0. Bobcats are going to finish the regular season at 5-5.
Both teams will be 5-5 after this game. Prestonsburg 5-4 coming in. They'll fall to 5-5. Breathitt County 4-5 coming in. Will go to 5-5. Prestonsburg was RPI ahead of Breathitt.
Yes, they were. They were a favorite to win this game, according to the RPI.
But you can't go by that.
Nah, we knew a little bit. We knew better.
Here's Holbrook. Has it complete now to Elliott on the near side, and he'll be forced out of bounds about the 38-39-yard line. If he doesn't have the first, he's very close to it.
39-yard line.
I think it is a first.
So, like Steve said earlier, 2 games in a row, Bobcats had a running clock.
Yep, they put running clock. Yep, and last week it was right before the end of the first half.
Yeah.
They got the running clock over Danville, and tonight it was in quarter number 3. They were able to get it over Prestonsburg.
And Beechwood will play Danville first round.
There's that wing T pistol, and they're going to give it to Rose going left side. Rose, a little bit of a stutter step, cuts upfield, crosses the 40 up to the 41, gain of about 2.
Nice tackle by Spencer.
Brought down by 53, Ethan Bullock.
Breathitt County, 1:45 to play.
Gain of 2 is going to bring it 2nd down, 2nd and 8.
42-0.
Out of the gun, Holbrook puts a man in motion. That's Elliott. They give it to him. Jet sweep going left side. Trying to get to that sideline, does so. Breathitt County will force him out of bounds in Breathitt County territory around the 43, looks like.
The Bobcats going deep in this bench
43-yard line.
in the fourth quarter.
Gain is good for a first down, Blackcats.
And we've got an injury on the field as
Cramping looks like.
yeah, it looks like a cramp. Clock stopped at 1:15 to play in the game. Breathitt County leads 42-0 over Prestonsburg. Breathitt County going to, like we said, go to 5-5 on the year. Breathitt County very easily could be 7-3. You know, 2 tough, close losses. One to Perry, one to Letcher, one on the road, one at home.
Yes.
And, you know, could have been 7-3, but wound up 5-5. And honestly, playing their best football right now as they get ready for the playoffs.
Glad to see this, and glad to see wins on the road too.
Yep.
Even better on this 3-game winning streak.
Yep.
Of course, next Friday we'll be at the friendly confines at the Mike Holcomb Athletic Complex on the riverbank.
Yeah, you get at least one home game in the playoffs.
Yes.
James trying to figure out. Goalposts are shaking. What's going on?
Goalposts are shaking.
Is that
wind?
No, the flag is over there calm. I mean, maybe a slight wind, but not much.
Well, did that happen a lot? First time.
I don't know.
The ghost of Blackcat passed, huh?
Holbrook looking to throw, has it complete to Harris on the far sideline, and he may score, and he's going to get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Prestonsburg, with 59 seconds to play in the game.
Bobcats were pitching a shutout until about just a few seconds ago, 42-6. Bobcats look impressive on every facet. Yeah, the game's
Prestonsburg getting ready to attempt the extra point.
There we go.
As Amador coming on to attempt. The hold will be by Allen of Prestonsburg.
42-6.
Number 88, Ryan Amador, set to kick the field goal.
Amador. As Prestonsburg looks like they're now set. Snap, hold, kick, good. 42-7. And let's take a quick 30. Back in 30 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back to WJSN 97.3 Kingdom Mountain Sports. I'm James Turner with Steve Neese, the veteran here. Steve, 42-7. Bobcats couldn't play much better, could they?
No, I mean, maybe could have finished with a shutout, but
yeah,
that's going to happen when you have been subbing in a little bit and they kind of,
keep the varsity
in, trying to get something. What Prestonsburg's trying to do, get a little bit of momentum going into next week.
They play Betsy Lane for the second time this season.
Betsy Lane picked up, I believe, one of their first wins ever against Prestonsburg earlier in the year.
They got a solid team. Yeah, Coach Brewer and the Blackcats played Betsy Lane earlier in the season. They're going to play them twice now. They'll play them next Friday at Betsy Lane. Bobcats will play either 1 or 3 potential opponents next Friday. Hopefully know something soon tonight. We'll see.
Final over in Hyden, 48-6. Leslie County defeats Pineville.
We got final Belfry.
43-14.
Yes.
As Amador kicks this one away, and it will go into the end zone for a touchback.
Clock still ticking, 30 seconds.
They blow the whistle. Kick infraction.
So 22 seconds to play.
So may not get to run a play, may not even get to kick this one off again.
Nobody in a hurry.
Nope, 15 seconds to play.
They might kick it off, get it off in time. I doubt it, don't you?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's go ahead and start with the final stats. Prestonsburg finishes with 197 total offensive yards. It'll be 109 on the ground, 88 through the air for 197 total. 10 first downs for Prestonsburg. Breathitt County, 307 total offensive yards, 170 on the ground, 137 through the air. 17 first downs for Breathitt County. Individual stats for Prestonsburg. Bryce Holbrook, 7 of 12 passing through 1 interception, had 81 yards passing and a touchdown pass. And also Alex Harris, 2 for 2 for 7 yards passing for the Blackcats. For Prestonsburg, receiving was Alex Harris, 2 receptions, 49 yards and a touchdown. Colin Houtfield had 1 reception for -4. Dalton Elliott, 2 catches for 43 yards, and I already mentioned Alex Harris. Kane Patton, 2 for 0. On the ground, Prestonsburg led by Elliott, 8 carries, 62 yards. Jacob Rose had 10 for 40. Logan Stumbo, 2 for 5. Bryce Holbrook went backwards. Of course, he took a couple of sacks. 3 carries, -16 yards. Colin Outfield, 1 for 2. And Alex Harris, 4 for 16. Breathitt County, Dylan Stacy was 8 of 11 passing. 7 of 10 passing. 1 pass was for, we'll get that in a second. It was actually Crisp. Was able to complete a pass. As passing for Breathitt County, Eli Crisp was 1 for 1 with 9 yards. Dylan Stacy, 8 for 11, 137 yards, and a touchdown. For Breathitt County, receiving, they were led tonight by Isaac Turner, 4 for 85. Brady Tincher had 2 for 27 and a score. Caden Bowling with 1 reception for 16, and Carter Holland 1 for 9. On the ground, Jaden Gibson, 11 carries, 101 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Kylan Combs had 2 for -9. Isaac Turner, 2 for 35, and they scored. Dylan Stacy, 4 for 22. It's going to be Dylan Stacy, had 1 for -1. Eli Crisp had 4 for 22. And Carter Holland, 1 for 9 on rushing. So Carter Holland had a rush for 9 yards and a reception for 9 yards. Some team stats real quick. We'll wrap this one up. Breathitt County, 39 plays, 307 yards, an average of 7.9. Prestonsburg, 42 plays, 197 yards, an average of 4.7. Prestonsburg, 4 of 10 on third down conversions. Breathitt County, 4 of 7. Prestonsburg went 2 for 4 on fourth down. Breathitt County, 1 for 2. As Breathitt County wins 42-7 over Prestonsburg.
Very impressive for the Bobcats. And next week, state season number 2.
Start the playoffs. We don't know yet who Breathitt County will play, but they will play either Walton, Verona, Owen County, or Bracken County at home in round 1. So, once again, final score tonight, Breathitt County 42, Prestonsburg 47. For John Bunn and Lance Turner, John Couch, I want to say thank you, Kevin Davidson, for running the board for us at the station. Thank you, Brandon Griffith, for the scores that you did for us remotely on the YouTube channel. And Rick Hensley, thank you for running the camera for us tonight. For my colleague to my right, James Turner, I'm Stephen Neese.